So, you know how people are like, your name like shapes you as like a person?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
I think that's true.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I think it's like an embarrassing amount of true.
What makes you say that?
Well, okay, like my name's Forrest. Everyone knows that.
For the record, fantastic name.
I think so.
Great name. One for the history books.
And, you know, like my favorite color is pink. Sure.
Okay.
But it's like tied with green.
Oh, I see. Because, you know, forests are green.
Yeah.
Trees.
And, you know, like my favorite number growing up was 4.
Oh, wow. What a conceited reason to love a number. Still is my favorite
number.
Because Forrest.
My favorite shape was a square because it had 4 of everything.
Oh, that's awesome. So you were just a quad man. Yeah,
when I played Magic the Gathering, I played a lot of green decks.
Yeah, I definitely... I was conceited as a kid. I was definitely not this conceited. I mean,
I'm wearing a green shirt.
That's true. With leaves on it, with a bunch of leaves on it. You got a leaf tattoo. You got
flower.
Very naturey. You know, when I was a kid, guess what my favorite number was?
What? I don't know, like 7.
No, it was Jor. It was Jor. Right before drive.
Welcome back to the Obligatory Podcast.
Welcome back to the Obligatory Podcast. So I think the George joke is really funny.
I know you think that. I'm aware. Everybody is aware that
I find the George that.
And look, it's important to tell a joke and make yourself laugh.
It's you know what, I am my biggest fan comedically. I am my biggest fan, and I think I should be.
Yeah. If you don't think you're funny, why would anybody else think you're funny?
Exactly. That's what I tell people a lot. You know, they ask me, George, how do I be funny? How do I make jokes as good as you? When I go, just find them hilarious.
Just fucking sell it, asshole.
You know, it's like, you know, in my ideal reality, I would rather me be the only one laughing in a room like full of people than like have a room full of people laughing and me being like, that joke wasn't
I didn't think that one was good.
Yeah.
Okay, you know, the other day we were hanging out with some friends.
Yeah.
And I think this is a really good example of that, right? Like the other day we were hanging out with some friends. And George was wearing a like gnome shirt.
Yeah, you guys actually saw it, I think, in the It's Always Sunny episode.
Yeah. And
go for it. Go for it.
And I was trying to think of ways to like compliment his shirt.
Because it was awesome.
But the issue is like I don't know many.
Okay. I thought you were gonna explain. Yeah, you know many. I
don't know many.
Now, audience members, I know that joke was hilarious the first time you heard it. Now, imagine Forrest doing this for, I think, maybe like 5 hours.
Imagine me and George are hanging out before the podcast. I make the joke. He thinks it's funny.
I do. I thought it was funny. I thought it was
We
clever.
go podcast. It doesn't come up again. We're hanging out with a group of friends.
Oh, wait. Before you keep going, actually, when I picked Forrest up from the train station, we were like talking and he referred to himself as Mr. Puns.
Yeah, I was like, I'm Mr. Puns today.
He was like, I'm Mr. Puns today. And
I was Mr. Pun.
No, shut up. The only pun, you can't be Mr. Puns if your only pun is a gnome pun. I was
Mr. Puns.
No, you were missing the joke.
No, dude, I was Mr. Puns all day. I was making puns all day. I was making pun all day.
You were making a singular
I was
pun.
Mr. Pun.
You were making a singular pun based off of gnomes. And
Sorry that I don't know many puns.
You were using that joke on like, I think it was like 7 people. And then on the 7th person, they finally
so yeah. Me and George were hanging out, right? Yeah. And then we're in a group setting now. And I'm like, this is great. I can use my awesome joke again. And these people won't know that it's a recycled joke, which is one of the great pleasures of life.
Yeah.
And I go for it. I tee it up myself.
Yeah.
And I deliver it the exact same way I delivered it to you guys.
Yeah.
And nobody laughed.
Could you believe it?
Could you believe it? Nobody laughed. Another person comes into the room. I tee it up for myself. Nobody laughs. This happens like 3 more times before somebody comes into the room and finally finds my pun funny.
Well, I mean, when we knew this person was coming, I looked at Forrest and I was like, if anyone's gonna laugh at this joke, it's gonna be him, and because he's childish.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Nobody laughed at my joke. You know what I did?
What did you do?
I knew that my joke was funny, and I kept delivering that pun in many different forms, and eventually I got the whole squad laughing.
This is actually familiar to a similar concept that my friend told me about called the down, which is basically, when you're gambling, you put down 10 on like blackjack, you put the 10 down on like roulette, and then you win and you get 20, and you just keep betting and betting until you lose. However, with you, it was the opposite. You just kept losing and losing. Well,
the whole time it's like setting up a joke, right? Like if you make a pun and it's like egregiously bad, but you got the whole room's attention.
Yeah.
You now have this opportunity to play this guy who thinks he's really funny but isn't.
Yes, I know exactly.
And that's hilarious in of itself. And it really does loop back around.
It's the undercut.
You
undercut yourself.
You do.
Because that's something that I had to, I'm sure like funny people have to learn, where it's like, you make a joke, it fails, now you have to like reroute and like
I could save this joke.
You can save it by like acknowledging that the joke was bad, and then kind of like doubling down sometimes, or completely pulling back and apologizing.
By the end of the night, at least half of the people in the room had made their own gnome-based pun.
Yeah.
Off of my own joke.
You were setting a trend.
Producing many laughs.
This reminds me of a similar joke. Actually, I think this is... I talked a while ago about my good morning like bit that I do when I like go into a place and I'm like, good morning, and it's like 3:00 and they're like, good morning, and I'm like, well, it's morning for me, and then they start laughing.
Classic.
I refer to that as my favorite joke that I do, but actually in retrospect that is not true. My favorite joke that I do is the pull my finger bit.
Oh, that's the best. That probably is your best joke.
Forrest is well aware of this, and I finally have the gumption to share it with the world, and I invite the audience to take this bit out into the world, because I think it could revolutionize the elementary school joke game. So basically what the joke entails is that you go up to just any random fuck at a party, right? This is where I do it the most.
It's a great icebreaker.
Yeah, you walk up to a person, you go, hey, pull my finger. Now, usually Forrest is also there, because I only remember to do the joke when Forrest is there. So, I asked them to pull my finger. They go, what? Ew, no. And then I go, you're going to want to pull my finger. And usually Forrest will be there right by my side and be like, you're gonna regret it for the rest of your life if you don't pull this finger.
You have to double down. You have to be there for your guy.
Yeah, so I'm holding it out and I'm just like, hey, you got to pull my finger. You
really got to pull his finger.
You really want to pull my finger.
Dude.
And then
You won't believe it.
Eventually, they're like, oh, fine. And they go to reach to pull the finger, and I just curl it back into my hand.
Yeah.
I curl it right back into my fist. And at first, they look puzzled. This idea of me pulling the finger away completely changes their conception of pull my finger as a joke. And then
power switches.
Yeah. And then, I put it back out, and they try to go for it again. And then I put it back out. Usually on the third time, they go to try to do it really fast. But I'm always on top of it, because I've done this with so many people.
And it takes an exponentially longer amount of time for someone's hand to make it all the way to your fist than for you to curl your finger.
Yeah. It's such a simple motion. I burn less than a half of a calorie. Yeah. But, they have to really reach for it, so I could time it really well. And I give them 3 chances. I always give them 3 chances.
They deserve it.
If they fail, then they don't get to see what happens. They don't get to see what happens when they pull my finger. What happens, by the way, is that I unleash the most ungodly fart on the entire planet.
Luckily, it's never had to happen.
I've been begging people to pull my finger for literal years now, and no one has done it. And I'm backed up here.
Seriously, it's the only way I know how.
I need to unleash this beast, but no one has the skill set necessary to pull my finger.
Yeah, we need someone sneaky and fast.
Yeah, I did this at a party earlier last year to this guy who was so insanely inebriated. He was spewing absolute nonsense, talking about his album, his rat concept album.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I'm reminding Forrest of it
his
now.
Rat, yeah.
It was a concept album. All of the songs were named after rats, different rat motifs, except for one song that was called Mouse, and I thought that was pretty funny.
That was funny. He thought you were a gorgeous trans man.
He did. He thought I was trans, and he was disappointed when he learned that I wasn't.
He said it doesn't matter that you're trans as long as I can put it in.
Yeah, and
He said as long as there's a place for it.
Yeah, and
he said I'm down as long as there's a place for it.
I don't know. I don't think I give off trans vibes personally.
No, you don't. Because you pulled up you pulled up someone else's Instagram and he thought it was you.
Oh, well, that person was white.
I know.
That Instagram account I pulled up was white. But I was like, this is a prime target to do the pull my finger bit, and I only had to do it one time. I did it one time to him. I curled my finger and he paused there for us. I know you know this, but I'm explaining it to the audience. He paused there for a good 12 seconds before looking me in my eyes and going, I have never seen pull my finger elevated to that level. And I think that was the proudest of myself I've ever felt. Because what a compliment. Yeah.
And I've stolen this bit. I've taken it into the wild. And honestly, all of you should.
Yeah, it is.
It works so well. You don't have to be a type of person to pull it off. You don't have to because a lot of bits you have to really put effort in, or you have to act or not break or something like that. You can pull your finger away and then laugh in someone's face, and that's okay.
Yeah, and then
and it still sells it. Anything sells it.
You can just leave after the first time.
People love it.
You don't have to be a social god. You could be someone who's not really a social person. But
even if you're not social, this is the perfect way for you to go up to someone and be like, "Oh, can you pull my finger?" And then you say your name.
Yeah.
No, straight up, introductions come after this bit.
Yeah, this bit comes first.
It does.
I've always said that bit comes first. So yeah, if you want to take that bit out to the world, please do. Don't credit me. I don't care. Don't credit me. Just do it.
No, just change hilarious. The world.
Just change the world.
Do you think this is how planking started?
I guess there has to be a first person who,
you know what I mean?
Who planked. Who do you think is the first person to plank? What kind of person? Is it
what kind of person?
Is it like a person like us?
It was the same type of guy who sees a pole and does the flagpole thing where he holds it.
Oh, well, that's too jockey. That's too jockey.
I think planking is kind of jockey. I think it got co-opted.
You think so? No, I think.
No, okay, it's a jockey thing to do, but nerds find it funny.
Yeah, well,
because it requires a certain, not a lot of muscle, really, but it requires a certain amount
planking?
Of muscle. Yeah.
It requires no muscle. It's just lying on the floor. It's not actual planking.
No, but when planking's funny, it's because you're lying on something that's too small for you, so you have to hold your whole body up.
Oh, yeah, that is when it's the funniest.
That's you know what I mean? That's the only time planking's worth it.
Yeah, I remember on my road trip 2 years ago, taking a picture it was actually a picture technically over a cliff. There was a little bit of grass, but
yeah.
It was a picture of a beautiful mountain valley, going all the way into the distance, and the sun was kind of setting a little bit, and it was me planking on a rock, I think, and I was looking down straight down. And it was 100 feet down. It was absolutely terrifying. I'm putting the picture up on screen because I still have it. My mom is my feet are off screen and my mom is holding my feet because she was too scared for me to plank. It was hilarious.
But you know what I mean? It's not a lot. It's not really hard to do. I think anybody could.
Yeah.
But I think it's a jockey thing to do because theoretically maybe you're holding it if it's the first time. It's not an image that's being shared.
Yeah.
Right?
It's also just
but it's a thing that nerds find funny because they might think it's kind of unavailable.
It's a move that is attention grabbing, which in and of itself is jockey. And it's I think it's similar to T-posing in that way, which I think.
But T-posing has always been nerdy.
It's always been nerdy, but jocks definitely I think it was actually the opposite where it was nerdy and then jocks started to co-opt it.
Because jocks see it and they're I actually don't even know.
Jocks
see it and they're I could show off my arms.
Yeah, they're doing that. I also think they're kind of I can subtly bully the people who kind of do this where they're doing it, but they're doing it in a way that's making fun of the type of person that would think.
But then it turns into them just doing it.
But you're still doing it. It's like blackface in that way. You think you're making a social commentary, but you're doing blackface.
And suddenly you're out in the fields. It's whoa.
Now you're a scarecrow.
Yeah, it's very confusing. It's that's why I never do it anymore.
Yeah.
But
yeah, but pull my finger. I'm trying to think of other typical playground, kind of elementary school jokes and whatnot that I could transform in the modern age. Especially since I'm working as a camp counselor, I'm like always on the lookout for my next bit.
Playground jokes are hard. I feel like we grew up in an era where like playground jokes weren't a thing.
Well, they were on the decline.
Yeah, like what you would do as a joke on a playground is like you'd like maybe throw rocks at someone.
Yeah.
Like that's funny.
That's hilarious. Especially if you're like aiming at their neck and their eyeballs.
Not eyeballs, probably just like neck. Probably like neck.
But like, if it lands on the eyeball, like who cares?
Yeah, I don't care. Like I'm trying to think about what I did on the playground.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my friend, well, like a lot of tag. But one day, or for a while, me and my friend would stand up on the swings.
Like on the top bar? Or
or like on the top of stand up on the slide, the top of the slide.
Okay.
And then scream into each other's ears. That was it.
That was the game?
It was our game. Oh, you know what we did do?
What did you do?
So, like all the playgrounds have like structures on them that are like taller and you have to climb up and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So we would have team 1 and like team 2 basically, and team 1 might be up there.
Yeah.
And the goal is for you to be able to climb all the way up without someone from team 1 spitting on you. And the goal of team 1 is to spit on them.
This is a Mario Party minigame.
We used to do I cannot tell you how many kids I've spit on.
How many loogies you just lobbed into someone's eyeball?
Like seriously, like it was like in the SAC counselors kept trying to get us to stop, but like they couldn't because we love the game so much. And like, really, what are you gonna do there?
No, if the kids love something enough, like you just gotta let them play.
You can't really stop them because you can't take away their like water gun or something. They're spitting at each other.
Their natural water gun.
They're spitting at each other, George.
I kind of had something similar today where like the kids were really interested in playing with like gravel. Like there was like gravel, along like the road and whatnot, and the kids were like picking it up and like throwing it into the air, and I was like, "Hey, stop that!" But like, I can't stop that.
Wait, you take away all the gravel?
No, I can't do that.
Yeah, you also can't take away half the playground.
No, I can't.
You know what I mean? There's like no real solution.
No, so it's like just you gotta let them eat the dirt. you just gotta let.
Sometimes you have to let a kid eat the dirt.
So, he's gotta learn. He's gotta build up that immune system.
Yeah.
Can't tell you how many pounds of dirt I've pounded back in my life.
Oh, I'm always pounding dirt, George.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Yeah.
The kids.
Well, first I start tickling the dirt first before I pound it.
I was wondering how long it would take us to mention tickling in this episode. Apparently, 17 minutes. It took us 17 minutes to mention tickling.
But anyways, back to the playground thing. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't do much on the playground.
Were you tickled a lot as a kid? Because I have an older half brother. His name is Devon. He used to be the tickle monster, and so like whenever he would come and visit, like we would hear the footsteps like upstairs. He'd be like, "Tickle Monster's here," and we just run away.
He would say that?
Yeah, he would be like, "The Tickle Monster's here," and he would get us, and then he'd start wrestling us. He'd start like, and he was like like 15, 16 when we were like 8 or 9. So he would like, run down the stairs and he'd like be like, "I'm gonna get you," but he's like not really trying, but he's eventually there's a dead end, so it's like, "Oh, what am I gonna do?" Yeah. And he'd like, pick us up and like just start choke slamming and like throwing people everywhere. It was awesome.
That sounds kind of awesome.
It was really fun.
I wasn't tickled all too much as a kid. There was like here and there, right? There were certain people like counselors and stuff that really liked me, and they would tickle me sometimes.
So, counselors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think about it, and I had some like weird relations with the counselors when I was a kid.
I was thinking about that like because I'm working as a counselor now, and I'm thinking about like the stuff that like the counselors did when I was a kid, and I'm like, that is so against regulation.
Dude, yeah.
So like you started talking about it. You can go first if you have any shorts that you want us there.
No, I mean the weirdest one is that like I had like there were a lot of like quote unquote like normal ones, like counselors just be like super chill with things, or counselors would like would be like, "Oh yeah, you can go on the computer or like on my computer," or they would like show obvious favoritism or whatever. But there was this one like woman counselor that I had that would always let me sit on her lap, and then she would like put her hair around me.
Oh, okay.
And it was like it was like very maternal.
Yeah.
Like I think that she was like,
was she like a teenager, or?
I think she was maybe like low 20s.
Okay.
I don't really know because everyone's like. And when you're a kid, you can never know. I was probably like 8.
They called me. The kids said I looked like I was 95 years old.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, hurt right to the ego.
Don't tell them how old you actually are.
I didn't.
Because when I was a camp counselor, I was a camp counselor when I was 16.
Yeah.
the kids all thought of me as like a really big authority figure because they thought I was like 70.
Mm.
And then one day I was like, I'm 17, dude. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
I'm 17.
Mm.
And they were like, oh, there was one kid. The rest of them were chill. There was one kid.
It's always one kid.
I was like, oh, you're not even double my age.
Oof.
You can't boss me around.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, you know, this is the same kid that was like always trying, like I try to get him in trouble and he'd be like, maybe I should call the camp leader and we'll see whose side she takes. And then I would call the camp. I'd be like, really? Like, you want to do that?
You want to play this game?
I was like, I'm more than happy to call the camp leader right now and we can see whose side she will take. And he was like, okay. And every time, obviously, she'd be like, you have to listen to Forrest. Forrest is absolutely right here. And this never let up.
Yeah. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, but it got worse after I told him I was 17.
Yeah, because you showed weakness. You showed that you were human for the first time.
Because I guess he thought I was 45.
Well, because the thing about kids is that, like, if you're old, they'll just listen to anything you say. They see, like, because I remember as a kid, you know, elementary school or whatever, like, you know, I wouldn't do, like, homework or whatever. I'd be acting up in class, and they're like, okay, you gotta walk around the playground at recess. And they'd be like, what? Why? And then I'd, like, be crying, and then I'm just like, I'm still walking. I'm still doing it.
Dude, kids are so funny. You're like in the worst mood of your life, but you're still doing it. You don't realize that you can't.
Yeah.
I was one of those kids who realized that I could get away with not doing it, I think.
Yeah.
Because I was always a counselor's favorite. So not because I, like, stuck up, but because I think they liked my vibe.
Yeah, they were just like, this is a chill ass.
There was a kid that I saw myself in when I was a camp counselor who was a 11-year-old he was 9. He was a 9-year-old Marxist.
Wow. Oh, nice. Yeah, hell yeah.
He was just some kid who had like way too much internet access.
Yeah.
And I'd let him say a few potty words every now and again. I'd be like, just not too loudly.
Yeah, you can say damn if you want. I won't tell.
Yeah, he was like, dude, I'm so tired of like some of these like stupid like bullshit activities they make us do. And I'm like, look, I get it. Like, I understand that you might not want to do percussion class right now. But look, this is like, we're in percussion class. Your options are this, or like, I can take you on like a walk. We can like walk around, but we have to come back in like 15 minutes. So
yeah,
like, if you want, we can, or we can just do percussion class. Yeah. And he'd be like, fine.
Yeah. Sometimes you just,
I'd be like, and also you probably shouldn't say shit. And he'd be like, yeah.
sometimes the best strategy is just being real with the kid.
Yeah,
they're
that's
not
like
that
that's
dumb.
the go-to thing, because you just have to treat them like they're a person.
Yeah,
right?
most of my like camp counselor like experience as like a kid comes from like doing taekwondo. Oh yeah, like they would just like, you know, they would have people that are like the like masters or the trainers or whatever, and they like actually teach the exercises. And sometimes you just have like a fuck ass lady there just like watching us, like I think just like a daycare person, and it's like, again, one of those like young 20-year-olds or whatever. Yeah. But they were like doing some absolute bonkers shit. Like there was this one camp counselor, I actually got her fired because you know, one of the masters is like doing an exercises, and I think she makes a mistake and she like maybe falls or something, and I like laugh really hard. I laugh really hard at her. And then the other lady is like, I gotta defend my girl over here. And she's like, you think that's funny? Whoa. Yeah, just she's like, you think that's funny? You think that's funny? What are you laughing at? You think that's funny? And then she grabs me, she picks me up, and then she throws me against the wall. I am being dead serious. She threw me against the wall, and she was like, are you laughing now? Are you laughing?
Oh my god.
It's hilarious. And like the entire class is like, oh my god. And like the head teacher sees us, he's like, what the fuck? Yeah. And you know, my mom hears about this and she's like, you have to fire this crazy lady. Yeah. And you know, surprise, surprise, she got fired. And this was, I don't know if I've told this story on the pod before. I know I've told you, but I used to be really obsessed with the movie Space Jam.
Right, that was like, and you're not anymore.
Not anymore. Well, now I've moved on to Space Jam: A New Legacy.
Right, much better.
Much better movie. And And like I was kind of like a dictator in my Taekwondo class, so I would like force everyone to watch that movie after like school every day. It was like Space Jam, and
every day
the teachers were fucking sick of it. So one day I'm watching the movie right in the VHS player. It was on a VHS player.
Yeah,
and she like middle of the movie she just took it out. And then just threw it against the wall and it shattered.
She went, "Oh no!"
She was proud. She was like default dancing on the shattered remains of Space Jam. It was hype.
This Taekwondo camp that you went to.
She also had us watch Smiling Tree Friends. Is that what it's called?
Smiling Friends?
No, Happy Tree Friends. It was like I don't know if you're aware of this cartoon. It was like
That sounds like something that would be my favorite.
It was, I mean, it's kind of like a cartoon that's like, it's supposed to look like a kid's cartoon, and then like the characters start like eating and murdering each other, and like there's blood gushing everywhere.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So it's like not for kids.
No, I was like 7 and they were playing it. Again, I don't know what the hell, I don't know who was running this Taekwondo camp. Those are just a couple. I mean,
there's some counselors where their thing are like, we're gonna treat you like you're older, and then you'll like us because of that. I had one counselor. Well, no, because this guy probably should be canceled. This guy, he gave out. So at my sleepaway camp, this male counselor in our cabin heard us talking about condoms.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, yeah, you guys think you're big men because you have condoms." He was British.
Or you think you have...
I'm not joking. They were all international. They're like, "Oh, you think you're a big man, mate? You think it matters, mate? You have condoms, mate. Yeah, I got fucking glow-in-the-dark condoms. I got glow-in-the-dark, mate."
What's the purpose?
I don't know.
It's in the vagina.
I'm aware.
Can you see it through the vagina?
I think it's for sword fights.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Obviously, you can't see it. It's too many layers. There's bone and there's too much in the way for you to be able to see through.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be awesome if you could?
Yeah.
Cool.
It'd be like... it would just look so funny.
Yeah.
No, yeah. And then he was like, "Oh, bro, I got fucking condoms, man. I'm so much cooler than you. You brought normal ones, whatever.
Wait,
you got Trojans."
How old were you?
We were all like 13.
This is an adult man flexing.
Yes!
On 13-year-olds about his goal and about his
he was like 19. I think he just needed a win. I think he talked to us as well about how he had recently struck out with one of the one of the
other counselors. Weird,
because they were all sleeping together.
Yeah,
and it was like you could always tell, because they'd like flirt in front of us and think that we wouldn't notice.
Yeah, they think they're sneaky and sly with it.
But then they would also be like, "Yeah, man." Like if you were one of their favorites, and you'd be like, "Oh, what's up with blank?" They'd be like, "Yeah, dude. I mean, I asked her out, but it just didn't seem to work."
Yeah, I start crying in front of you.
But anyways, all of us stole his glow-in-the-dark condoms because he showed us them.
Yeah.
And then
you guys engaged in an epic sword battle.
And then he was like, "Oh, bro, you stole my glow-in-the-dark condoms, mate. I'm gonna get you all in really big trouble, mate. I need those."
You need those.
I need those, mate.
It's like when hunters go hunting in the woods and they have like that orange, like bright orange, like bright yellow vest, so that while they're wearing the camouflage, like other hunters could be like, "Oh, that's a guy over there." Do you think in the middle of the night he's like going out
in his lights off orgy?
He's going lights out to hunt for some fresh puss, and he's hard with his like glow in the dark condom, and it's
go for some bucks
out in the middle of the woods. So it's like if you see the glow in the dark, it's like that's Tyler. That's Tyler.
You could tell because he wears the blue ones.
Yeah. Is there? Yeah. They're probably glow in the dark blue condoms.
There's glow in the dark condoms, which implies glow in the dark colored condoms, because I'd imagine that just kind of comes with the territory.
Glow in the dark.
There's so many different like weird types of condoms that I never like flavored condoms.
Yeah. Well, I was about to bring up flavored condoms, and I was about to ask if there are glow in the dark flavored condoms, because I feel like that's an untapped market. I mean, for the people
Hear me out.
Yeah.
The obligatory condom.
Oh, for our merch?
It just makes sense.
It does make sense.
Obligatory.
We'll print obligatory on the side of the condom, right?
Yeah.
And then, you're having sex and like, since we printed it on there, it's like not really secure, so it might leak a little bit, right? And then we can have obligatory children. What do you think of that idea?
Well, for a second it sounded like you were trying to make the sex sound obligatory. Like if you wear the condom, the other person will think that they have to have sex with you and there's no choice, and that there's like something like implication.
That is not what I am talking about.
That's what it sounded like.
No, it's obligatory.
Which is bad, by the way.
It's obligatory that the condom breaks. That's what's obligatory about it.
See, I don't know if we can like settle that. Now that you said that out loud.
Well, it's implied. It's implied because I said it.
It's verbalized, George. It's a little bit past implied.
So?
Okay. Well, I just feel like our fans wouldn't want to buy the condoms if they know that they won't work.
Oh, I see. Okay, ignore what I said. That's not going to happen with the obligatory condoms.
Right, because the obligatory condoms will be 100% certified.
99%.
100% certified, good for use. We've tested them all. They didn't break on us. Yeah, so they won't break on you.
We tested all of the condoms, so if you get a used one, that's...
Well, they're all used.
Yeah, they're all used.
Because I tested them all.
Yeah, well, it's obligatory that we do. We have to.
Me and George, we put them through a lot of wear and tear, and let me tell you, they held up great. Yeah. So when you buy the obligatory condom, you don't have to be worried about that.
Forrest, you tested out the extra small ones, right?
No, George. I tested out the micro ones. Extra small's not... Sorry. What would... People don't like that because it sounds mean.
What would be our sizes? Because obviously we wouldn't do like... Do you think our regular would be obligatory? Like the obligatory condom?
Oh, yeah, the obligatory condom is the standard condom.
Yeah, that's the standard condom, like regular, medium. Yeah. What will be a small condom for the obligatory podcast?
Like the name of it? Yeah. Like instead of the word obligatory.
Yeah. The suggested condom.
The suggested, I was like, suggested condom. So it's like you kind of don't want it.
Yeah, but it's like, you know, the know your place condom.
I'm trying to think of words right now. That the word
the predetermined condom.
That's the that. I don't like that. Again, with the implications. How did you predetermine this? What did you use to make it like a predetermined thing for sure? Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it's all fate.
Right, and like, there's also like famous sayings about like making your own fate that brings into question the morality of the predetermined condom, which again means that you knew it was going to happen and the other person maybe didn't.
Fair. Maybe we should just stick to shirts, a hoodie, a rug.
Well, the obligatory condom needs to happen.
Okay, we could just have a regular one size fits all condom. It's like a glove.
Yeah.
It's like a glove.
And if the condom doesn't fit, you know, maybe it wasn't for you to do.
Yeah, if the condom doesn't fit, you just gotta acquit.
If the condom doesn't fit,
hashtag OJ Simpson.
If the condom doesn't quit, you have to acquit. Yeah. I said fit.
Yeah, you did say fit. Speaking of fit, fresh and fit, I've been getting a lot of fresh and fit videos on my TikTok. It's awful.
Yeah, I feel like if that conversation we just had went a little bit differently, we would have really fit in with those guys.
Yeah, we would have been right there with that.
Bro, the predetermined condom, bro. Bro, you've got to try it.
It's gonna be awesome.
I don't know why he's British in my head.
Well, everyone's British in those stupid fucking fresh and fit podcasts.
Do you think have they had Andrew Tate on?
I don't think they're at his level. Actually, I think
they're more subtle about it. I feel as if they're in the war room.
Well, I think they definitely reached out to Andrew Tate, but I think Andrew Tate probably goes for like a certain like high bar when it comes to awful podcasts. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Right, and that's why he goes on Aiden Ross's stream.
Yeah, has he been on Aiden Ross's stream?
Like twice.
Twice? I did not know about this. I did not know about
often,
this.
Maybe. For a while it was kind of often.
Oh. I had no he's just appearing on streams. Isn't he? I thought he was arrested.
Well, he was in jail, then he got out of jail. He decided to grow out his hair in jail, showed the world why he was bald. And now he's back into the world. Just kind of doing whatever he does in Romania. Where I'm sure he actually uses a predetermined condom. Probably. Where I'm actually sure that he doesn't.
No, he probably does not. Speaking of crimes, Forrest, at what point, you know, it's a common question of like, if I murdered someone, right, and I needed to get rid of the body, like if I called you, would you help me out? You know, like what kind of like, if I called you, like what kind of crime would I have
feel like
to do?
I need to know, like, you call me, you're like, I just killed a man, I need you to help me with the body. Yeah. No context, no like, I just killed a guy, he was
speeding.
or something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe worse.
Maybe.
I need you to pick up the body.
Yeah.
There's no context.
Yeah.
Here's my thing.
Tell me your thing.
I would 100% help you with the body.
Mm-hmm.
That does not mean that I wouldn't also call it in.
Well, you would be implicating yourself.
No, because I would have called it in.
Do you help me with the body and then call it in?
I'm always helping with the body first.
Okay. Because you're my homie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even if you did something bad, I gotta pay homage to those homie years.
Yeah. You gotta put the time in.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I do know what you mean.
Like I gotta let the world know.
Yeah.
That like when you called me up, we were homies.
Yeah.
After we buried the body, things have potential to be different, but maybe it was justified.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
I mean, if like a killer clown was like running up to me.
I just killed this guy, Forrest. I need you to help me with the body. In preschool, I found out that he was flinging shit at people and never stopped.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
That is like 100% understandable.
All right, Forrest. This is a call I'm gonna give you. We're gonna improv a little bit.
Okay.
We're gonna improv a little bit.
Hey George, what's up?
Hey Forrest. How you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing all right. I just got off work. A little
cool.
tired, but
Yeah. What time is it there?
I mean, we live in the same.
Yeah. What time is it over there?
Oh, it's like midnight, 1.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
What time is it where you are?
Oh, it's also like midnight 1. I mean, we're in the same time zone, so like obviously.
Right. That'd be super mean to ask. Sorry. Sorry. Sometimes I'm so dumb.
Yeah. No, I'm doing pretty good. I'm just out for a walk.
Nice. Oh yeah, you've been like really like putting time into yourself lately.
Yeah,
no soda. You came up on a year on that.
Yeah, actually today, 1 year.
Today,
no soda
that's big for you, dude. I'm super proud of you.
Yeah.
You know what, George?
I
haven't really had the chance to say this to you, but I just think you're one of the best guys I know.
Oh, thank you, Forrest. I really appreciate. Yeah, I love you, man. You're incredible. I always, I can always count on you. You know?
Yeah, I mean? Dude. I like seriously, like anytime.
Yeah.
Like anything you need. Like I'm just so happy for you. You really been making yourself better. Like I know you're really doing like great things in the world right now.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, Forrest. I'm not just calling you to check up on you. I mean, that's like 90% of it.
Right. No, I mean, yeah. Sometimes you need something. Yeah.
Yeah, but like the other 10%, I hate to do this.
Of course,
it's just
I got
small
you.
little favor.
Yeah, no, anytime. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I know what it is. I forgot to send in the videos from the podcast.
Oh.
I'm sorry, dude.
Okay.
I'll get this uploaded right now, and I'm kind of sleepy though.
95%. That's the 5%. That's the
yeah.
The other 5%. So I was stalking your dad.
Okay.
We live in the same neighborhood. It's like no big deal.
Right. You're trying to like get him in on a bit.
Yeah. I'm trying to kind of Nathan Fielder this. Try to become your father. For a day. I think it'd be a funny.
That'd be funny. That would be funny.
I saw him drop a feastable wrapper out of his like back pocket.
That's unlike him. He's not a candy guy.
Well, I mean, my eyes don't lie, Forrest. My eyes don't lie.
Like Shakira's hips.
Yeah, like Shakira's hips.
Famously
my
truthful.
eyes don't lie. And he didn't pick it up afterward. He actually scoffed at it.
Really?
After it fell on the
Another
ground.
thing unlike him with a son named Forrest.
Yeah. So I killed him.
What?
I killed your dad. And since we're homies, I figured you'd help me hide this body.
Sure. What do you mean? Like. What do you like? What?
Yeah, like KILLED. Killed.
Right, and now I could spell the word maybe. Now that you've told me how.
Now you can spell the word.
No, that's interesting. That's cool.
Now you can spell the word.
What the fuck do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Like he's like gone, like dead? Like
gone forever. Actually, I was driving, and I was just like, I could just step on the gas and kind of eliminate this quick.
Like it was an accident?
No. No, it was not an accident.
Does anybody know?
Well, you know.
Right. I do know.
Your neighbor knows, but she was pretty chill with it because she saw what happened.
Patsy?
Yeah, Patsy. Patsy.
It doesn't sound like her either.
Yeah.
This doesn't sound like you.
Well, it is. So get your facts straight. And are you gonna help me out with this body or not? With this body, yaddy yaddy.
Look, I mean, there's a lot going on right now, but that was a good one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll pay for your Uber here to help me out.
Yeah, I guess.
Cool. Thank you, Forrest. You are the best. I can always count on you not to judge me.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll see you in like 30.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, all right. I'll see you later. Bye. So that's how that conversation would go, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would definitely call you in, maybe. No,
Call me in for a crime?
I would call it in.
Call it in. After that? Why? Why would you call it in?
Because you killed my father for littering, which also he's never done. And actually, I've seen him, like, in the car driving, see people litter on the side of the road and to, like, yell about it.
Well, it's the people you least expect.
I would least expect that.
Yeah. So what did I do wrong? Why are you calling it in? Are you mad at me?
I'm not calling you in.
Are you mad at me?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I didn't kill your father in real life, Forrest.
I'm not mad at you in real life.
Okay.
I'm just really good at acting.
Oh, yeah, you are. You're going to school for it, so.
Yeah. So, okay, yeah. I guess that is like an extreme example. If it was a random guy...
Mm-hmm. Less likely?
I don't even know.
It's still a person.
Yeah, okay, well, what about you? Like, if I called you up and I was like, I just killed a guy.
Yeah. How'd you do it?
How did I do it?
Yeah, how'd you do it? Did you run him over?
No. I'm a hands-on guy.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah.
I probably killed this guy maybe with a knife, maybe I stabbed him 19 times.
19 times. Okay.
Kind of all over.
All right.
Variety.
Cool. Yeah, hey, that sounds awesome.
And I'm just going to say right now, you don't know if I, like, went for any, like, arteries to try and make it happen faster, or if it was just kind of like a...
Well, I mean, if you were
bleed.
If you were going, like, 19 times, I'm sure it was just, like, a whack-a-mole situation where it was just, like, I'm just gonna go crazy.
Yeah, no, that's really what it was. Okay. I got, kind of all over.
Mm-hmm.
If you could imagine any of the major points of, like, contact in a tickle fight, is probably where I stabbed.
Okay, just in the ribs, like, not, like, below the ribs, the armpit, you got the bottom of the feet. Yeah, that's a very inner thigh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's fine.
And you know what? Actually, I've heard of these series of murders going around. Actually, there's like a serial killer on the loose. They're calling him the Tickle Monster because he only stabs people in the places where they're the most ticklish.
It doesn't matter though. That's because that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about any like.
But would that be a cool serial killer though? Do you think that'd be an awesome alias?
The Tickle Monster is an awesome alias. That would be one that is on one of the TV shows for sure. There'd
definitely be like a podcast episode made about it, like one of those true crime.
Yeah, no, like it would be a famous one.
Yeah,
I honestly think that has potential to go far.
That has potential. So you're saying I should coin this? I'm
saying that if one were to coin it, I don't know whom that may be.
Okay. Why'd you wink at me? Did you blink?
I blink one eye at a time now. It's kind of a bit I'm doing.
It's very chameleon-like. It actually makes me very uncomfortable.
It's to really off-put.
Well, it's because you learned how to blink sideways. That's like the secret of it.
That is the big thing.
That's like I don't know why you advertise it as a one eye blink when you're blinking like sideways. I think that's way more. You put the tongue away for us.
Sorry, I need it in order to do the blinking.
No, it's so that you can get into your chameleon persona.
Yeah,
there was a good like 2 weeks.
My own eyes call it self-warming.
Wow. There was a good like 2 weeks.
Something there.
This sounds very off topic, but there was a good 2 weeks
felt nice. I was squirming.
Squirming.
Something there maybe.
Yeah. I think you should get back to the studio and record these lines for a rap song called The Tickle Monster.
Tickle Monster.
Yeah. Self-warming, squirming. Attacking these vermin.
Yeah. Just killed a man. His name's Herman.
Pee-wee. There was a good 2 weeks of my movement class where I was really obsessed with being flown like a plane. This is just because I said you were getting really into your chameleon persona, and I was remembering when I was really into my being a plane shit. Because we would do these like movement like projects where it was like making a giant devised movement piece.
Right.
And our theme for that week was like steampunk. And so we were like, what if we go through the different like modes of transportation like over time? So like a train or like a boat, and then a train, and then like a car, and then a plane.
Yeah.
And the plane one was the most fun because I would like starfish on the ground, and then my 4 partners would like each pick me up by a limb and then start like flying me around like a plane. It was really fun. And then like there would be times where we would be on a break and I'd be like, hey, does anyone want to fly me like a plane right now? And then I'd starfish on the ground and people would just come over and pick me up and start flying me around the room. It was really fun. I know that had nothing to do with what we were talking about, but my mind went there, and I think it's a nice...
Oh, you just have to be careful with that kind of thing.
Yeah, I was flying into the audience at one point.
You just don't want anyone...
You don't want 2 people standing like near each other and then I fly into
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get there.
Yeah, I got there months ago.
Oh, I'm sure.
Got there months ago, Forrest. I'm ahead of the curve when it comes to this plane shit.
They're tree posing. That's my favorite yoga pose. And you go into them,
and then I go into
fall over.
I'm gonna go into plane pose.
And then there's one doing like Warrior 3. You know, it's like a little shorter, stouter, maybe more edges.
Yeah, and then there's someone doing the pentagon. I mean, it's like they're a star because they're the 5.
Yeah.
The 5 sides.
And then you might have hit them as well.
Well,
kind of on the side.
Yeah, they kind of
like their arm or something.
They kind of just like flung me on top of them.
Yeah,
a little bit, and that's the George Pentagon. That's the George.
That's my special trick. I call it the Pentagon.
This is called the Pentagon.
I call it not a third time.
I call it not again.
I call it third time's the charm.
Completely awful. Just completely awful. I had to tell people that my final for a class was being like pretending to be an airplane.
You do like awesome mouth noises?
Yeah, I did. I went meow, and then I had to be a train. I was like chugga 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 chugga. Very awful, very awful.
And that taught you movement.
Yeah, it's because you have to incorporate the voice when it comes to movement. I guess.
No, I think so. You got to move those chords.
That's true. I mean, it's like when Caleb was teaching me the George versus Julio fight choreography during the George's Lunch Review, the movie, where he was like. He was practicing the movements. He's like, if you want to go like when you do this punch, like go for it. And I told him, no, Caleb, I'm not doing that. That's dumb.
Well, they do that, I think, also to encourage the breathing of it all. Because you're supposed to like breathe out and breathe in.
Yeah, which is something I was not doing during that fight. Yeah. I was holding my breath.
It makes it much harder to fight that way, actually.
It does.
Breath control is so important.
I was so sore.
Yeah.
I was so sore those next few days.
So speaking of sore, what if you got there?
Yeah.
And you saw the body and you're like, Forrest, this is a little more than I signed up for.
What do you mean?
And not only has it been stabbed 19 times, but I pulled out all the fingernails.
You pulled out the fingernails?
Yeah.
Did you keep them?
And there's before they were killed. Yeah. And there's signs of other forms of torture.
Okay. And I have to like I'm happy.
And I'm like, oh, but
I'm happy. Well, obviously
I'm like, I know it's a little different than I said, but I knew you wouldn't mind.
Well, my thing, Forrest, you know this about me, is that I act first, I ask questions later. So you asked me to help with the body, I'm helping you bury the body.
Right.
Hiding the body. Then I'm gonna be like, hey Forrest, what was up with that fingernail shit?
Yeah. I said this was my no questions asked.
Oh, okay. then I don't ask questions. If this is the scene that we're doing, where I happen upon a body that you've killed and you're like no questions asked, and that means I can't ask questions. I'm a rule follower to my core.
Okay, I say questions are chill.
Okay, so what's up with the nail shit, man?
I'm picking up hobbies.
Okay. What's this? Are you getting into nail painting? Because you have your own nails that you can use.
I've always just, when you like watch TV and sometimes in the TV show, there's like certain characters that always seem really excited to do what they're about to do.
Yeah.
I always see that and I think like, if they're so excited to do what they love.
Yeah.
Like maybe there's something fun about it. Like when you watch like YouTube videos about like 5-minute crafts and you're like, this is like maybe not for me, but then you keep watching and you're like, maybe I could do a 5-minute craft.
Yeah. Oh, I get that 100%.
Or you work with kids right now.
I do.
When you're coloring.
Yeah.
Or like I don't think of coloring as something I would really want to do. But then I watch the kids do that.
Yeah, they look like they're having so much fun.
It looks like they're having the time of their life, and I'm like, maybe I should pick up coloring.
Yeah.
So I was like watching Arrow.
Okay.
And there were a few scenes where this guy would like torture other people.
What was that?
This guy would like engage with other people.
Okay.
And he was always so excited. He was just so excited to like really like have fun with them.
Yeah.
And explore.
That's a good word.
Explore things. And just like stuff like that. And so I was like, maybe this is for me.
Okay. You know what I would say to that, Forrest? I would go, this country is founded on 3 basic principles. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And then I would say, you've got one of them down packed right now. The pursuit of happiness.
Yeah, because I actually, not only do I have life, but I've also taken it. So I actually maybe have that double.
Yeah, well, that's a very...
Can you put that on the scorecard?
That's a very... Yeah, well, you got 10 obligatory points for that.
Thanks.
Absolutely. And you know what? You exercise liberty very well. You exercise your freedom to just murk someone.
Not only murk, but also engage in, like, hobbies.
Yeah. So why are you tickling the body right now?
I'm not into that.
Oh, okay.
I just was doing it a little bit before they were dead, and I was like, maybe they're not really dead.
Yeah, you just checking?
Maybe they're not really dead.
Okay, so that's what I saw when you were, like, scratching at the bottom of their feet.
Oh, yeah, when I was going,
yeah, and they were responding. That's what it was.
Yeah. No, you definitely saw that. That was me double checking.
I see.
I figured that'd be the only way to, like, when you're at the doctor's. And by the way, they love doing what they do as well. Very tempting to do like this stuff. I would also love to do doctor things where I save lives.
Yeah.
This was like a test run.
Oh, I see. Well, you failed, I guess.
Not of saving lives. No. A test run of like kind of like surgical stuff for sure. Okay. I definitely like had a scalpel at one point, but mostly like a test run of like something that I might like.
Yeah.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. That's not the point.
Yeah.
I don't really know what the point was anymore.
Speaking of doctors, you remember during the Margaritaville episode?
Hey, do you think we could just like play with the body a little?
We could.
Like a Weekend at Bernie's situation?
Ooh, I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to Weekend at Bernie's.
Always wanted to do that.
I've always thought Jack was the perfect person to Weekend at Bernie's because like everyone would be like, oh, that's just Jack being Jack.
Yeah.
But speaking of the doctor, in the Margaritaville episode, I mentioned like I had this weird like leg thing on my right side. It's been really itchy for like a couple of days.
Your leg?
The part of my leg that's like really tender and weird.
Yeah.
Do you think I should like see someone about that? This is me being earnest.
Because it's itchy.
Because it's been like concerningly like itchy.
I mean, I got a scalpel in the back.
Okay.
I could do what I did to that guy.
Yeah, well,
like, maybe better.
Yeah, you've been practicing that surgery shit. You can open my leg up and see like why is it so goddamn tender?
I can't close it.
Okay, that's fine. Well, why would
staples.
I need to? Okay. And you could staple it. And you can staple it through the receipt.
I can
like
staple
people
it.
Are doing it to the Nintendo
I can staple it. Yeah. I can make it so that your thigh screen is cracked when you open up the box. Oof. If you know what I mean.
Good parallel. awesome parallel. I bought a...
I don't think you should be worried.
Oh, I'm clearly not. I'm clearly so incredibly chill.
I don't think you should.
I've been incredibly chill this entire... Oh, okay. About the leg? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just been like that one spot. I've just been worried. It's like, I don't know.
Is it like you got like a bug bite?
No.
That's stupid to say.
Well, I only wear pants. So I mean
a kid bite?
Kid bite? I mean, a kid did bite me there the other day. Super weird.
Testing things that you might like?
No, dude. No.
Sorry.
No, I didn't like that. I didn't like that joke. That one was awful. I mean, I just get concerned because I have not done any checkup on this leg ever in my life, and I feel like, what if?
Oh, you got to go to a right leg cologist.
A what?
Right leg cologist.
Oh yeah, you got to call it my right leg cologist. Rhett. Called up my girl, said she ready to link.
That's what we got to do for the Rowan Clark episode.
What? Ready?
She's gonna love that shit.
She loves Rhett and Link. I used to watch Rhett and Link like a fuck ton.
I used to watch them every morning, and I also watched all of their like songs.
Extra shit. Yeah, the songs were great,
and their commercials.
Oh yeah, the commercial videos that they would do.
Yeah, but then I like just totally stopped watching all of it at once.
Did you well yeah, I mean it's just
sometimes I watch Mythical Kitchen, but that's like entirely different.
Yeah, well, I mean that's a different guy.
Yeah,
that's like
it's like way different.
It shouldn't even be like a attached name.
They're just the same parent company.
Yeah, they're under the same company, so it's like
and like sometimes Rhett and Link are there, like very rarely.
Yeah. No, I would like watch them on the way to school because I mean I used to live in a different county, and then I don't know if I've ever told this on the pod.
Yeah.
I used to live in a different county and would like early in the morning, like my mom would drive us like 30 minutes to like the school that she went to as a kid. Cause it was just like not the school that we were going to was just not like great. Like the neighborhood we lived in just wasn't great. Mm-hmm. I mean, this was around the the Taekwondo camp where I got thrown into a wall and also got a VHS smashed.
Yeah, and also there was a Killer Clown Army there.
There was. And,
so you got to watch out for that.
Yeah, my mom was like, we got to get out of here. And so she would like drive us over there. And then every morning I would like on the car ride over just like watch that Good Mythical Morning video. Mm-hmm. And it would be like a fantastic start to just the day.
Yeah,
seeing them eat like Skittles cereal and whatnot. And
those are always my favorite episodes.
And, yeah, the Willet episodes. Yeah,
I mean, obviously.
It was like, I mean, that's their bread and butter.
They're goated.
And I think they're still doing it, but they're doing like
they do it like once a month or something.
Yeah, and it's like the things that they're doing is like Willet, Baja Blast, and it's like, okay, what do we?
But it's also different because they have like a whole kitchen team now.
Yeah. So it's
they didn't have that before.
The quality is like way better.
Way higher.
Yeah.
Which kind of takes away some of the charm, but also kind of makes it like significantly better. Mm-hmm. You know, like there's a chance for things to taste good.
Yeah.
Instead of it just being like an odd concoction.
Yeah, because they actually, I mean, I don't know if they have like really top of the line chefs working at Mythical Kitchen, but like they understand like the science.
I think they have pretty talented people.
They have like the science of the food, so they are able to understand a little bit better. Like, okay, this could like lead to something tasting better,
or like something you wouldn't expect, but it's like, let me transform this for you.
Yeah, and like make it into like a unique food experience.
Yeah, it's like every time you have fish eyes, you throw up. What if I gave you fish eyes in a new form?
Yeah,
and you actually think it's good.
Yeah,
well,
yeah, it takes away a little bit. It adds like something for them, I guess. But
I honestly haven't watched it like since I was a different target demo. Like since I was just a different. You were just in
a different era of life, I guess.
Yeah.
And I mean, I was to say like
I was like peak 4.
Eventually, you just. Okay, you throwing out the nickname.
No, I mean, sorry, like peak loving the number 4.
Oh, okay.
My favorite Pokemon was Tortega because of the forest on its back.
Not Tortega.
Torterra.
Sorry. Yeah. Tortega is a different Pokemon.
Yeah, it is. Sorry, I meant Torterra.
It's actually from our same generation. They kind of got odd naming conventions. But I mean, I was the same way where it was like eventually. I don't think I completely just like dropped them in one day, but you slow down. You miss an upload.
You miss an upload, and then I started watching like their songs like a lot more as like a way out, I guess. Does that make sense?
I mean, I still come back to their songs every once in a while. The OCD song, that one's gas. The Vacation. I'm a Techspert.
They're all really good. If we can be honest, like you can just name all of them right now. They're all fucking.
Yeah, they're all strangely. I mean, I have a deep. It's embarrassing to say, but I know you agree with me. Where I have a deep love and appreciation for YouTuber music.
I love YouTuber music.
YouTuber music. I
grew up on Minecraft parodies. There are so when I was 8, my favorite song was Viva La Vida. I was so obsessed with it. Mm-hmm. And the reason I even learned about that song was Captain Sparkle's Fallen Kingdom.
Yeah.
And then from there, I found the real song and I was like, whoa, this song is like fucking, like, I loved it to the point where like, I would like scream when it came on and I'd listen to it like every day.
That is so Forrest. That is for me. That is quintessential young Forrest.
Yeah, it was. I would like it would come on. I'd like start like jumping around like on the couch and shit, and I would like be climbing furniture. And I'd be like, yeah, bum 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 no no bum.
Yeah, you just going goblin mode.
Yeah, and I was going fucking crazy whenever that came on. But like, really, what I feel like I really loved was like Fallen Kingdom.
Yeah. No, Fallen Kingdom. It's one of the best Minecraft.
Mm-hmm. Whenever I hear DJ's Got Us Fallen, I can't think about it. I just hear Creeper.
TNT. Oh, I don't know what the original song is.
And Dynamite.
Yeah, Come on. Come on, I should have known.
Yeah.
That. I should have known. I mean, I didn't listen to the original song. I listened to the.
my arrow in.
But like, even like some like Ryan Higa, some Wasabi Productions.
Oh my god, yeah, Ryan Higa had good music too. They all actually like shockingly good.
I was really into the Roast Yourself challenge. Like that was a musical, like a YouTuber music trend that I was like really into. I on one of my old Instagram accounts, I wrote and recorded my own Roast Yourself. It's scrubbed. It's scrubbed off the internet, I'm pretty sure. And like I
what if I used the Wayback Machine?
I don't think that was
someone would have had to archived it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know. What is it? I don't know. Like, because I had a lot of. I would get locked out of my account a lot. Yeah. Because I would forget the password because I was a stupid like fifth
Classic.
grader.
Yeah.
But like I don't know.
Way to admit to breaking the terms and services, by the way. Idiot.
Sorry,
Meta. You're gonna get banned forever.
They're gonna ban me on Meta.
They will.
Sorry. Not Elon Musk. Who's in charge of Meta? Mark Zuckerberg. Who's
cool, by the way.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, he made a song with T-Pain, right?
He's no longer a robot, and in fact, he's cool. No longer a lizard man. You no longer have to worry about him and his love of what was that one barbecue sauce?
A1?
No, barbecue sauce, not steak sauce.
I just don't know.
I can imagine the packaging so well. It's the white label and it has like cartoon like bubble font almost.
Oh, mug. A&W. No,
you're thinking of soda because you miss it after a year.
An entire year. God.
Oh, whatever. I'll figure it out later. I'll show this to you later. Okay. But there's a video of him like smoking meat. Basically, he's like he goes live on Facebook and he's like, "Hey guys, I'm just smoking meat with some of this barbecue sauce." And then he doesn't know what to talk about, so he keeps being like, "Yeah, I really like this barbecue sauce. Really, guys, this stuff is awesome.
Yeah,
I'm just out here smoking meat with this barbecue sauce."
Yeah, he's like glitching out. He's like barbecue sauce, barbecue sauce.
And you know, like he looks like a lizard and all that.
Yeah, because he's blinking sideways.
Yeah, but now he kind of looks like he would be like your PE teacher that he's like way too into pop culture.
Yeah,
like the PE teacher that says the word "riz" to you in high school.
Yeah.
Well, I'd imagine that's what they do now.
I think, I kind of think public perception and you know, castrate me if I'm wrong, but like public perception of Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg kind of like flipped a little bit, or at least like the way they present themselves. Because Mark Zuckerberg
went on like Joe Rogan and shit. Like people don't really like him that much.
So did Elon Musk.
I know but that was also a different era of Joe Rogan.
When did Mark Zuckerberg go on Joe Rogan? Like recently? Like
within the last 3 months.
Oh, I didn't know that. But I mean, he's like...
You gotta follow Joe Rogan.
So, yeah, I really do.
He's a leader in the podcast space.
He's our direct competition.
He is.
Do you realize that,
honestly, I don't want to scare him or anything, but we're getting pretty close.
Yeah, last I checked, we're at 44 subscribers.
What is this? The Forrest Gagnon experience?
That would not catch on. You know what would be a better name?
What?
The George Sullivan experience. Doesn't that just like... fill your pants with cum?
No, because that guy is like the type of guy whose favorite number would be George.
Jor, actually.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
I don't even know what George is. You're just making up words now.
The thing is like your name's already a syllable. It's like one. You like my name's Forrest, right? There's like the first part of my name is 4.
You know, Forrest, you could have 4. I'll take 1 because I am number 1.
Whatever, I got 4. That's my favorite.
Yeah, you're not even in the top 3. You don't even get a medal. Also,
because when you're player 4, you're green.
Yeah, in most games.
And that means that it's about me.
But when you're number 1, you're yellow, and that's my favorite color. So
whatever, dude.
Yeah, you're gold actually.
You're not.
Yes, I am.
No, in most games you're blue.
No.
Yeah. No. Well,
what are you talking about?
Really depends on
Mario
the game.
Kart, you're yellow
or red.
In most racing games, you're yellow. You could be red. In Smash, you're red.
In Smash, you're red.
In Multiverses, you're red.
In Lego games, you're blue.
Interesting.
In
the green game, you're green.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Lego games, you're blue. What are other multiplayer games that are colored?
I mean, Mario Party.
Mario Party, but that's different color per character.
Yeah, it depends on the character. I don't know. I don't really play many multiplayer games anymore. It's really sad.
Kind of lonely.
Yeah, it's pretty lonely at the top. You know, people are like, "Oh, we don't want to play against you, George. You're just gonna win." This is true.
Actually a really good point.
It's awful.
Yeah, I've been craving Mario Party lately.
You have?
Yeah.
That's awful.
I know.
The new one or just like any?
No, I've been craving to play like Mario Party with a room of people who are like either everyone's drunk or everyone's sober and trying really hard. Like that's the Mario Party I want to play.
Sober and trying really hard is my kind of Mario.
Sober
Party.
and trying really hard, or drunk and still trying really hard.
Yeah. Well, as long as we're trying.
Actually, that is the secret sauce. It's like trying.
As long as you're giving a shit.
You don't want a guy who's halfway through being like, guys, can we just stop?
Forrest, I recently engaged in a Cards Against Humanity game. It was probably the worst experience.
Yeah, it was one of the worst games ever created.
Because it was. I mean, this is gonna send you into a shock, but we were playing with 20 people. After one person.
Are you yanking my dick right now?
I'm tugging. I'm tugging.
I'm tugging, but I'm not lying.
I'm tugging, but I'm not lying. No, it was like I got, they were like, let's play Cards Against Humanity. It was like a going away party or something. It was like a graduation party.
Oh, so you have to do whatever they say.
Pretty much. And they were like pulling, and this entire group knows my thoughts on Cards Against Humanity, as well as like
so public.
other games like
what do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
That game's the worst.
that might actually be worse than Cards Against Humanity.
It is.
Or I mean, even some most Jackbox games I find very boring. I mean, I've talked about this on the pod.
I think it depends, but yeah, Jackbox has more potential than because you can at least come up with your own shit.
Yeah, you can't have a 20-person game. At the end of the day,
also it limits it to like 4 or like 8 people, right? Yeah. Which is a great amount.
It's fantastic. I mean, ideally 6. That's the perfect number. 8 is like, okay, you're getting the whole squad in there.
Yeah, but like 8 is okay, right? Okay. Like 20 in anything is egregious.
Yeah. And but like, and I was like, I don't want to play. And they were like, George, you're being lame. Come on, please play. And I was like, okay, fine. And I sat down and immediately, like, side conversations galore. The cards are being like, guys, I'm okay.
They actually whip out the megaphone to attract a room full of people. They go 1, 2, 3, eyes on me.
If you can hear my voice, clap once. If you can hear my voice, clap twice. Why are we talking right now? I pulled that out today at the daycare. Clap if you can hear my voice. Clap if you can hear twice if you can hear my voice. Why are we talking right now?
Isn't that shit awesome?
It's awesome. Busting that out in a Cards Against Humanity game.
It's also awesome because they all know what to do and I feel like they've never been taught.
No.
Like they just all like in our bones as humans, we know what to do when someone does that kind of shit.
Yeah. Because again, if you tell a kid to do something, they're just
that's gotta be evolutionary.
Yeah. It's same thing with like
in the caves.
Yeah.
They must have been doing like yeah.
Yeah.
Why are we talking right now?
Grug, why are you talking? Okay, we use our words here. We use our words here, sweetheart.
I'm sorry. I feel a lot right now. Okay, I'm just feeling a lot. And I just want to express that.
Yeah.
I just want to express that right now. And honestly, you just putting your hands together, doing whatever, you must have just invented that. I don't know. I didn't like it. And you asking me why I'm talking just makes me more upset. Okay, so that's how I feel.
But you knew to clap though, right?
So that's what that's called?
That's what I'm calling it.
Well, okay, cool. You put your hands together. You make it clap. Whatever, George. You're always doing this weird shit. My name's not Grub.
What's your name?
Kevin.
Yeah, it's funny to imagine like back in like the prehistoric era, like cavemen being named like Sounds, and then like one caveman being named like a modern name. Like that's Bug, that's Tug. That's Stephanie.
Just so many syllables.
Yeah. That's Hernando. Something like that. Something like that. There's a sketch there.
Oh, there's a lot of sketches with cavemen. It's all been explored, and I'm willing to trot all over that land.
Yeah, I think the Cavemen avenue in terms of sketch comedy is there's a lot of potential there.
It's ready to be revisited.
They're beautiful oranges, and I'm ready to squeeze them.
Yeah. God, it's like an apple on a tree. George, I'm ready to make the first collab. I'm ready to take after the first collab.
What's the first collab?
Probably Adam and Eve.
That's what.
Probably Eve and Satan.
Well, actually, it was probably Adam and Lilith.
Probably Adam and Lilith.
Yeah.
But wasn't that his mom?
No. Did you look this up?
No.
It's not his mom. It's just like another. It's just another person there.
So there's one man and two women.
Yeah. God.
Oh, God's a man. You're right. Two and two.
God. Yeah, God.
Thanks for bringing that up.
Oh, and also Satan. So it's actually 3.
No, Satan's probably not. It's like kind of like in the middle.
Oh, well, that's satanic. Happy Pride.
Exactly.
Happy Pride Month, everyone.
Happy Pride Month. Satan's non-binary.
Yeah. You heard it. You heard it here first.
Yeah, but God's a he, him, because God wants to be in heaven, and so it's gender.
Well, it's because God is the perfect person. So, i.e., I mean, come on, like,
made in His image.
1 + 2 = 3.
Yeah, which is actually we've gone up. That's the amount of bodies that I call you with.
Yeah.
Say, hey, George.
Yeah.
I got my ducks in a row, so to speak.
Yeah, you killed some ducks. You playing duck hunt?
No, these are humans, but they're actually lined up. I got 3 of them.
Okay.
I know last time it was a quick cleanup, right? Just one, but this time it's going to be a little bit more intense.
Hey, I'm ready to get my hands dirty. Smashing that motherfucking like button, leaving a motherfucking comment, letting the people know, like, hey, would I help out my best buddy if they ask me to hide a body?
Mm-hmm.
Would I call it in? It depends on the crime, you know? If they littered, I probably would.
Yeah. I probably would not.
Yeah.
I'd have a stern talking to with them.
Yeah. Forrest! You can't kill someone because they littered. Okay?
Sorry, I just couldn't stop looking at your finger.
Do you want me to kill you?
No, I don't want you to kill. No.
You wouldn't like that now, would you?
I wouldn't like it if you killed me, George.
Okay. Say you're sorry.
I'm sorry for the 4 people I tore and killed.
Yeah.
Throughout this episode.
Okay. Throughout this episode.
I'm sorry.
Hey, you're forgiven in the eyes of God.
Yeah,
you're
but
forgiven.
you know what? I'm not sorry that you had a great time watching this.
Yeah, we're not sorry about that.
And look, if you loved it, you can tell your friends, you can tell your mom, you can tell your next murder victim, because you know what? That's still a view.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, that's all we care about. Not justice, not morality. We care about content and viewership.
Obligatory heads, if you find yourself maybe breaking and entering, killing somebody, doing anything where you might gain access to someone else's YouTube or Spotify account, make sure to leave a review. Leave a comment, subscribe. You know, like these numbers, they still go up no matter how.
Yep.
Right? And like me and George, we're not responsible for that kind of thing.
We're
not encouraging you to do that. We're just saying if you find yourself along the way doing something like that, look, I mean, we would appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
And you know what? If you just killed a man listening to this podcast,
call
right in.
Yeah, send us an email.
We won't call you in, but you will call in to the show because we would love to hear that story.
Dude, I would love to do an episode where we have like actual murderers tell us about their murders. Like that'd be so awesome.
That would be sick. And honestly, look, it's a judgment-free zone. Me and George both have multiple victims under our names. So, with that being said, we'll catch you next time.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye.